Chinese money plants prefer bright, indirect light. Keep the soil well draining and let the top 1 to 2 inches dry out between watering. They thrive in temperatures of 60 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit, 15 to 24 degrees Celsius, and moderate to high humidity levels. Fertilize with a balanced liquid fertilizer every 4 weeks during the growing season. Well, now, let's try to find out every aspect of Chinese money plant care. To keep your plant healthy and happy, keep watching the video to learn everything you need to do for your Chinese money plant. Native to the Yunnan province in China, the Chinese money plant has gained popularity worldwide due to its unique appearance and low maintenance requirements. It's an ideal plant for beginners and experienced houseplant enthusiasts alike. The plant is known for its coin-shaped leaves that grow on slender stems, creating an appealing, minimalist aesthetic. This charming plant not only adds visual interest to your indoor space, but also purifies the air and brings good luck, according to popular belief. Chinese money plants thrive in bright, indirect sunlight. Place your plant near a window with filtered light, such as a location behind sheer curtains or a few feet away from a sunny window, but avoid direct sunlight, as it can scorch the leaves. If the plant receives insufficient light, it may become leggy as it stretches to find more light, resulting in a spindly appearance with fewer leaves. Rotate your plant every week or two to ensure even growth on all sides. Watering is a crucial aspect of Chinese money plant care. Allow the top 1 to 2 inches of soil to dry out between waterings, which usually translates to watering every 1 to 2 weeks, depending on the size of the pot and the environmental conditions. Water your Chinese money plant thoroughly, allowing excess water to drain out of the pot. Avoid overwatering, as this can lead to root rot, a common issue that can quickly kill the plant. It's essential to check the soil moisture with your finger or a moisture meter before watering to avoid overwatering or underwatering. Chinese money plants prefer temperatures between 60 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit, 15 to 24 degrees Celsius, and moderate humidity levels, around 40 to 50%. Keep your plant away from drafts, air conditioners, and heaters to avoid sudden temperature fluctuations that can stress the plant. If you live in a dry environment or during winter months when indoor air tends to be drier, you can increase humidity around your plant by placing a tray of water with pebbles near the plant, misting the leaves with water, or using a humidifier. Choose a well-draining potting mix with good aeration for your Chinese money plant. A mix of potting soil, perlite, and peat moss in a ratio of 2:1:1 works well. This combination ensures that the soil retains moisture without becoming waterlogged, which can lead to root rot. Ensure the pot has drainage holes to prevent water from accumulating at the bottom, as this can also cause root rot and other issues. Feed your plant with a balanced liquid fertilizer diluted to half strength every 4 to 6 weeks during the growing season, spring and summer. This will provide the necessary nutrients for healthy growth and vibrant foliage. Reduce fertilizing frequency during fall and winter, when the plant's growth slows down. Over-fertilizing can lead to excessive growth and weaker stems, so it's important not to overdo it. Propagation is an exciting aspect of plant care, allowing you to create new plants from your existing Chinese money plant. There are 2 common methods for propagating this plant: stem cuttings and separating offsets, pups. Here's a detailed guide for both methods. Stem cutting is a popular and effective technique for multiplying various types of plants, including the Chinese money plant. This method involves taking a healthy cutting from the parent plant and encouraging it to develop roots, eventually forming a new, independent plant. Look for a healthy stem with several leaves, ideally one that is mature but still relatively young. A good candidate for cutting should have a vibrant green color and show no signs of disease or pest infestation. With a clean, sharp pair of scissors or a knife, cut the chosen stem about an inch below a leaf node, the point where the leaf connects to the stem. Make sure to sterilize your cutting tool before use to prevent infection. Remove the leaves from the bottom inch of the stem to create a clean surface for root growth. Optionally, you can dip the cut end of the stem in a rooting hormone to encourage faster root development, but this is not necessary for success. Place the prepared cutting in a container filled with water or damp, well-draining soil. If using water, change it every few days to keep it fresh and prevent bacterial growth. If rooting in soil, make sure to keep the soil consistently moist, but not waterlogged. In a few weeks, you should see new roots developing. Once the roots are a couple of inches long, you can transplant the cutting into a pot with the appropriate soil mix. Continue to care for the new plant as you would with a mature Chinese money plant. An alternative to stem cutting propagation, the offsets or pups method is another effective way to create new plants from your existing Chinese money plant. This approach involves identifying and separating the baby plants, or pups, that grow naturally alongside the mother plant. Pups are baby plants that grow at the base of the mother plant. They will appear as smaller versions of the Chinese money plant, with their own root system. Carefully remove the mother plant from its pot and gently tease apart the root ball to reveal the pups. Using your fingers or a clean, sterilized tool, separate the pups from the mother plant, ensuring that each pup has some roots attached. Prepare a pot filled with the same well-draining soil mix used for the mother plant. Plant each pup in its own pot, positioning it at the same depth it was growing alongside the mother plant. Water the newly potted pups and place them in a bright, indirectly lit location. Maintain proper watering and care, and watch as they grow into mature Chinese money plants. Chinese money plants are generally low maintenance and disease resistant, but they can still face some issues that affect their health and growth. Here are some common problems you may encounter. Look out for signs of aphids or spider mites, such as webbing or tiny insects on the leaves. These pests can damage the plant by feeding on the sap, causing yellowing and curling of the leaves. Treat any infestations with insecticidal soap or neem oil, following the manufacturer's instructions. Yellowing of the leaves can occur due to several reasons, including overwatering, underwatering, or exposure to direct sunlight. Check the soil moisture level and adjust your watering schedule accordingly, ensuring that the soil is moist, but not waterlogged. If the yellowing persists, move the plant to a brighter location with indirect sunlight or adjust the temperature to avoid exposure to direct sunlight. Drooping leaves can be a sign of underwatering, overwatering, or exposure to excessive heat. Check the soil moisture level and adjust your watering schedule accordingly, ensuring that the soil is consistently moist, but not waterlogged. If the soil is dry, water the plant thoroughly, and make sure that excess water drains away. Ensure that your plant is not exposed to temperature extremes or drafts, which can stress the plant and cause leaves to droop. Leaf curling can occur due to several reasons, including low humidity levels, pests, or exposure to direct sunlight. Increase humidity levels around your plant by misting the leaves or using a humidifier, and treat any pest infestations promptly. If the issue persists, move the plant to a brighter location with indirect sunlight, or adjust the temperature to avoid exposure to direct sunlight. Dry, brown leaf tips may indicate low humidity levels or over-fertilization. Increase humidity levels by using a humidifier, placing a tray of water with pebbles near the plant, or misting the leaves. Ensure that you're using the right amount of fertilizer, as over-fertilization can cause burning of the roots and brown leaf tips. By being attentive to your Chinese money plant's needs and addressing any issues promptly, you can ensure that it thrives and adds a touch of greenery to your indoor space. With proper care and attention, your Chinese money plant will reward you with an eye-catching display of lush, round leaves. By following the guidelines presented in this video, you can ensure your plant stays healthy, happy, and beautiful for years to come. The Chinese money plant is a charming addition to any indoor space, providing a touch of natural beauty and good luck while purifying the air. So, enjoy watching your plant flourish as you become an expert in its care.